let's start this stream, and I do believe we're live, sir.
Oh, groovy. How you doing?
Hey, hey, hey. And let's see, who do we got out there? Do we even got anybody out there? We got Kelly. Oh, hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not an attack on black people. It's an attack on stupid black people. You,
Yeah,
you can't rob and, like you say, burn your city down and expect people to be happy with that. If that's what you want to live in, you open a store.
shit. I'll tell you what, man. That Malay's doing a bang up job down there in
Oh, there's Eric. Nick.
Argentina. Oh, hey. Yeah, he said they had a surplus on their budget this year. First time in 123 years.
Wow. It could happen, though.
Yeah, and it doesn't take all that much to do it.
Oh, I keep going back to that stupid movie Dave when he called his buddy up from the I don't know what he was, a plumber or something, and they sat down and rewrote the budget for the country. It's like, come on, man. If anybody who's ever balanced a checkbook knows better.
What was it yesterday? Some come out and said they'd found 50 million. Should have marked it.
Jesus, I'm happy if I find $5 in a coat pocket somewhere.
Dude, it's a penny on the ground for me.
Find a penny, pick it up. Oh yeah, I don't pass up a penny. I don't pass up, I don't pass up anything. Money's money.
Oh, according to U.S. News, humans may be fueling global warming by breathing. A new study shows. Oh, that was published last year. Screw you.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been bad for breathing for the last year or so.
Yeah, so yeah, so that deal about the OIG report coming out and everything, it's kind of showing where people were entrapped on January 6th.
Yeah, that's why they're fighting so hard. Don't you be looking into that. Don't you be. You can't put you don't fuck you. You know it was all a ruse. You know it was all a hoax.
I could tell while I was watching it happen.
Yeah.
I forget, I think I was talking to my brother while it was going on. Said, uh, and everything's getting ready to come out about it anyways. Had Christopher Wray resign yesterday, and then the OIG report about the 26 come out today.
Yeah.
Next shoot if fall.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And some of them people still haven't had their trial, have they?
No, that's right. And it's funny as shit. These jackasses have gotten so bad that if they get a pardon for January 6th, they want the person to have to actually say they were guilty of something.
Yeah.
No, it's not how pardons work. Usually you just keep your mouth shut. Unlike fucking plugs letting that pedo go.
Oh my God, didn't that cause a stink? 47,000 pitches. Can you imagine? Somebody had 47,000, not 47. That would get you shot in my world. 47,000 pictures.
Shit, and on top of that, he confessed to it.
Yes, and he confessed to it. I want a reason why you let that motherfucker go.
Well, he was told to by China. He had connections to the Chinese Communist Party.
But I need to know why Biden, what was your reason? And there should be a reckoning for this.
Yeah, there needs to be. They were trying to get on old Pete Hegseth saying he didn't go to, what was it, West Point? Yeah, West Point. In 99, he pulled out the receipts. He got the letter of approval and everything.
Ah,
Class of 2003.
West Point's no joke. Annapolis, same thing.
Yeah, well, they started that DEI crap.
Oh, yeah, all
They
right.
actually
Yeah,
allowed,
okay. I was going to say West Point was no joke.
yeah, well, what was it? VMI, or they'd taken away the teachings of Robert E. Lee and warfare,
Really?
the class taught. Yeah,
The man was a
everything every
genius.
general that was worth. Yeah, everything every general worth his salt had learned from.
Huh?
You know,
Hey, Devin. Yeah, no, the man was a military genius, except for Gettysburg.
well, yeah,
Biggest
but by
charge,
that time,
yeah.
how many generals had the North went through?
Well, that's true too. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to compare, but
Well, it's truth is truth.
yeah.
You know?
But you still teach the works of Rommel. You still teach, that just because they were the enemy doesn't mean they weren't a genius.
Yeah, well, it's like saying the teachings of Sun Tzu wouldn't
Yeah.
apply. Yeah, no, no, you still teach that. Hey, Devin, what are you doing? Did you get a cup of coffee for me?
I don't want his coffee. $20 for coffee.
If he's going to pay for it, it's
Screw
cool.
that. No, I can't even do it if you're paying for it. No, that goes against every fiber of my being.
Couldn't believe that.
I won't go to Dunkin' Donuts and pay $6.
Mm-mm. No, last time I was getting foo coffee was back in the 90s, and I paid $3 for a big cup of coffee.
Yeah.
At Java Dave's.
Up here, everybody wants it's either Aroma Joe's or Starbucks. Aroma Joe's used to be good, but they've it's like Dunkin' Donuts now. There's one on every street corner.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to people that worked for Subway back in the 90s. There wasn't anywhere you could go within spitting distance. You didn't hit a Subway sandwich shop.
Now they're far and few between. I think we still have one in town.
Yeah, we still have one, but I got pissed off at them several years ago. They started with the halal shit.
Hey, Ed. Yeah.
It's like, come on, quit selling yourself out. If you're going to do it over there. Hey, Ed. Trying to find that story on the drones. Come on. And they're getting on CNN. They had some video. They went in there to Syria to try to find that reporter. And the place was all clean and pristine. And I imagine he was probably alone by himself. We're here to save you.
Oh, that's wicked.
What they were trying to push him off. They're more progressive now. They're not mean or anything. Yeah, y'all come on back. As they're showing them dragging some guy by the neck down the street. Oh, there was one that they hung up. It was Assad's cousin that used a crane and lifted him up.
Nice. Nice, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
I like the crane idea, though.
Get a strong enough crane, you can get several Democrats on it, I'm sure.
I was thinking
Little
maybe
stuff.
like a Ferris wheel kind of deal.
Yeah.
Kind of like a ski lift Ferris wheel kind of deal. You know how a ski lift when you just get ready and you sit on it. Well, it comes up, grab you by the head, and then you go up. You go for the ride. You flip over, and then you hang. Yeah,
I used to make draw those the little torture chamber things like that when I was a kid.
you would somehow. Yeah, I think I can see Night Clover doing that too. He's a bloodthirsty little critter.
I think he's more of a, what is it called? I'll think about it here in a minute because it's got to be important if I forgot it.
It's got to be important. But he worries me because he's the quiet one. It's never the loud mouth. It's never the big shot in the room that you got to worry about. It's always that quiet one, sitting
Yeah.
there eating his ice cream, plotting on the world.
Huh. It's funny, hadn't heard any Democrats calling for gun control laws after that CEO got shot.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of that. It's not adding up.
Yeah, but which way do you want to take it? The MK Ultra thing or the pissed off client that wasn't getting medical care or dirty dealings with Nancy Pelosi and the family business or the politician brother, you know?
I vote for political wrapped up with the Pelosi's. Probably the Clintons are involved somewhere.
Yeah, they just like to leave kids on the railroad track.
Yeah, well. No, I see a conspiracy there.
Yeah,
Maybe there's not one, but I see one there.
you know, it's well, the last 4 years kind of thrust us into seeing everything as a conspiracy. So why would we have to believe something like this? Okay, you guys said so. We can move on now.
Oh, I investigated and I found myself innocent. Yep,
What happened to old Freeway Ricky Ross? Wasn't that his name?
yep.
Yeah. And see, that's weird, anyways, because you see where they were coming out of during the oh shit, Ollie North is when he made it big. The guns for Iran.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's where a lot of funky shit's going on with kitty diddlers and buying children and shipping them off around the world.
Hey, Brett.
So I don't know, man.
I don't either. Just ought to be. It ought to be legal. Yeah, I know you're a fucking asshole. You're a scumbag. I should be able to just take you out. Damn it.
Damn it.
I mean, they're always bitching about population reduction. Let us pick
Yeah,
a few.
yeah, I'm sorry. That population reduction has been proven to be a fallacy since the
Well,
1700s.
you know that, and I know that, but they're hung up on it. So hey, we're just trying to help out.
Yeah,
Why does
but
it have to be my population that has to be reduced? Why not yours?
yeah, and well, they believe cow farts are the problem.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys want to live in a dingy fucking Blade Runner world, first version Blade Runner. Y'all go ahead. I didn't like it.
they. I don't get the how did they lose the science? We can't exist without creating some kind of footprint on this earth. You just cannot exist without it. But the
Yeah.
earth adapts. The earth will clean to a reasonable point. I mean,
Always
I'm not
have.
saying go dump your nuclear waste in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. But if that would have been such a big deal between the fire, where is that in Ohio, Indiana, where it's under fire underneath the city and shit?
Yep.
Then you got that big tire, well, 400 million tires over there in Dubai on fire.
Yep. I saw that. Yep.
Well, we've had a couple volcanoes go off.
But that's the price you pay for living.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna happen.
And you know what? Nothing ever stays the same.
Nope.
Change is the only constant in the universe.
But I'm sorry you got hit with an earthquake. Sorry the tornadoes were a little tough this year. But
Yeah,
it's not because I drive a fucking gas truck.
exactly.
And throwing money at you and your windmill shit ain't helping.
Yeah. Well, seeing a study found that apparently people aren't buying those blades for the generators anymore.
Yep.
And when they just got subsidized by the British government. And they've also got another one they're finding out about. That shit that Bill Gates come up with, Bovair, to put in the milk, keep
Yeah.
cows from farting. Nobody's buying the product.
Well, why would you?
Exactly. I'm sorry. Alcohol and what was it? Sulfur? I forget.
I don't know, but no. Don't fuck with my food.
But at least people are starting to find out about it, Look how big of a hit Fruit Loops took here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you've got all sorts of doctors scared to death of Robert Kennedy.
Yep.
He's crazy. He's going to get us all killed.
Well, look at it. Your way ain't been working so far. We got nothing to lose.
Yep. They keep talking about all them federal workers crying because of Elon Musk.
I think it's who, because they saw what he did to Twitter.
Yep.
You misgendered me. Oh, well then you don't need my job then. Bye. He didn't care. Boo hoo hoo. Why are you spending this much money on that? Nope, bye. You don't get a job. It's not that hard.
I know. I was just remembering the guy all tattooed up, even had his eyeballs tattooed, whining about nobody hiring him.
That, no. I watched a video not too long ago about people like that, the regret videos. After, because tattoo removal is not tattoo removal. It's just rescarring you. The holes, the big gauges in your ears never heal. The big holes in your nose, they never heal. The holes in your cheeks, and at some point you're going to wake up and you're going to look in the mirror and go, what the fuck did I do? Now, I'm not talking about the guy that's got a stud in his ear or, maybe that little tiny thing in the nose. I don't like them, but
Yeah.
I don't think any face piercings, but.
No, but I thought about it, but that was back in the early 80s when I got my ears pierced.
Yeah, but no, but that's pierced. That's not gaping holes gauged out, that I can.
The chain,
Yeah, no. You didn't do any irreversible damage.
No. But I almost did with that fucking little piston out of a Cox engine I turned into an earring. I actually stole it from my brother.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
wearing it one night and fell asleep over on a fucking quilt somebody had made. And it got hooked up in that. I go, well,
Oh.
and I was wearing a wire loop in it, man. I could still put a fucking limb in it.
Oh.
It only hurts till it heals.
Oh, I can only imagine. I never had my ears pierced, but I can only imagine.
Yeah. But back in then, man, it was like, well, them British sailors, they get their right ear pierced, so we got to do it in our left ear.
All I know is in high school, right meant something, left meant something.
Mm.
Yeah, left you were gay or right you were, I don't know.
They conflated it as gay because it was the British Navy.
But that's what I'm saying, yeah. But I mean, there was so many fucking rules to it, and I just never. I don't know what the wife's always been on me. You need an earring. No, I have been 58 years without one. I don't need one.
I'm sorry, that little diamond stud is so gay.
I got nothing against it. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. But like I said, the piercing, not the rip a hole in your head. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it the old-fashioned way. Got really drunk at some girlfriend's house and had her do it for me.
Ah, with a needle and a potato or
And no tater.
no tater.
Yep. One time I had the bright idea. We'll just sit there and numb my ear with one of these little alligator clips.
Oh, it didn't work, did it?
Yeah, it numbed it. I don't know if I'll ever get back to feeling in it, but it works.
Oh.
What are you gaping about, Brett? Oh, that girl. Yeah, she was going to have a
Oh, I heard
sex.
about it. I didn't watch the video.
She just had to stop at about 100. So
I
I
don't want to
don't know.
hear any regret. Oh, bitch, you signed up for this.
It was my manager. You work in porn.
It's no. You could have said no.
But it sounded so good on paper. And some things just don't try, please. Don't do anything that'll embarrass your parents.
Too late.
I know.
The hell was that? Was that you? Maybe Bigfoot's out there.
Cool. Tell him he still owes me $5.
If he's taking a leak, don't piss him off.
It's pretty bad in the winter.
One of these days, you're gonna look out that curtain. There'll be a bear staring back at you.
Yeah, we just got them little black bears down around where the meth heads live.
Yeah, no, that's all we got is black bear. We don't have anything really dangerous.
You said bobcats and timber wolves.
But it's just unnerving when you open up the curtain because my main entry door is the sliding door back here, and you open up that curtain, and there's something standing there. It's just unnerving, especially at night.
I've seen videos about that.
But I don't think I've ever been threatened by any critters up here except for the neighbor's dog. And I shot him up with paintballs, and he went home kayaking. So
Did it learn him?
never saw him again. I want to come over here because I spoke to the owner a couple times about keeping that damn dog because I don't mind the dog wandering on the property, But he growls. He tries to corner you, and I don't cotton to that.
Yeah.
So I told him, keep your dog. My dog don't come over there. My dog don't leave my property. All right. Well, he got mad. You shot my dog with paintballs. I thought your dog never left your property. And last we heard of it.
Maybe you should have shot him with the
Yeah, well,
paintballs.
I think I probably did at some point because we used to just sit on my back deck, smoking and drinking and just shooting in the air, at an angle. And I'm sure some of them had to carry through the woods over to the next road.
Yeah. Oh, President Trump had spent some time talking with the longshoremen. Remember, they were supposed to figure out if they were going to be on strike after the 20th.
Yep.
It was on hold. But according to all the markets, the way everybody's moving around their money and shit, looks like things are going to kick off pretty good in the first of the year.
I think everybody's hopeful. I think there's a breath, there's a lull in it. Just for a
Yeah.
second, we got hope. There's promise of a better day.
Yep. But, old Justin, he's still upset. So he had his little henchman out of the premier out of Ontario threatened to cut off the energy to your Northeasterners.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, you want to play this game?
All you're going to do is make us produce more than we're able to hold on or use and have to sell it to the rest of the world like before.
And not you.
That XL pipeline, you ain't touching it.
That would work on Biden. You bullied him for 4 years. Ain't gonna work now.
I think it's funny. You got those bureaucrats that think they're still going to be in charge running shit. A lot of them would be given that choice.
Yeah, you're not. But I'm sorry. It just boils down to you lost. Bow out. You'd be doing the same thing if you won.
No. Queer fat love.
Queer fat love. Suppose if that's your bag. I mean, I'm not judging, but
I'm going to go with a solid no.
okay. Now I don't have a problem with that because of the looks, the size. I don't have a problem that they're gay. I got a problem that you think you're special.
No.
You're not special.
But you mean all them people telling me all these years was wrong? They were lying?
They were lying to you, JT. Mommy lied, Daddy lied. You're not special. The world will not just bow at your feet. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have to disagree. I will have you know, I was taught in a very prestigious area of the school. It even had a big banner.
Yeah.
It even said special education.
Oh, well.
That's not something?
I suppose. I guess it technically counts. But no, people just need to just stop. You are a human being, no better than me, no worse than me, until you prove different. Some
Yep.
people do need to be locked up. I get it. They can't conform to society. But for the most part, you're not special. You
Yeah.
you you do you, I do me. You're not. I don't think you're brave. You're not historic. I've seen a few double talk videos of her
Oh,
about the Hunter pardon
yeah.
because they were very adamant that he wasn't going to do it. They were very proud that nobody's above the law. He's making a stand, showing that the justice system is fair. Nope. And now you let a pedo go too.
Yeah. I hope like hell somebody just buys those fucking materials from the border wall, like on the cheap, and just donates them back down there.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I think it'd be a great deal.
That would be.
Yeah, you jackasses just admit there's more than 26 there. What was it? Clay Higgins saw 8 buses,
Yeah.
ghost buses, as they called them. There's more than 26.
Yeah.
But still, it's entrapment. And they've got all that footage.
You're gonna believe your lion eyes.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking they had somebody drop off a couple of fucking bombs at the DNC and the RNC headquarters, but what do I know?
But you and I both know that is nowhere near the crime of making 6 officers take their own lives.
Now, you know they died in the line of duty.
Well, the other night they said they took their own lives.
So they finally made it up to that point. Now,
Yeah.
one of them, the first one that they were pushing, died of natural causes from an previous medical condition that had not been exacerbated by the riots. And
But he died by violence, just like somebody who died in a car crash with COVID died of COVID. Not
yeah,
decapitation because he went through the windshield, you know.
yeah, or he fell off the roof.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that, there's a stake plunged to his heart. He had COVID.
That was lead poisoning. No, it was COVID.
But that's the same thing, you know.
They still are pushing to get the pardon for the January 6th committeers.
You would not be pushing so hard if you didn't know you were wrong.
Yep. Now, like, what was it yesterday, day before Liz Cheney come out and said, if you're going to investigate them all, January 6th committee members, you're going to be breaking the law. What law? What planet?
So there's a law that I can't investigate a crime?
Well, they've hoodwinked a lot of people over the last several years pulling that crap. How many cases have we heard they couldn't even present their own evidence?
Yeah. I don't want to hear what you have to say. It's not
Yeah.
about you. Well, it kind of is. I'm on trial.
Yeah, you're going to charge me $2.75 billion for something that never happened.
Yeah.
But I hope the good things come out about that. I would like to see Michael Bloomberg be broke as shit and Hillary.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Yeah. of the last survivors of Pearl Harbor died at 100.
Oh, God bless.
Yep.
Safe travels.
There's a whole bunch of them. Well, not as many as I'd like to see, but
Well,
should
I
have got
mean,
some
every year
recognition.
they are getting a little bit older.
Yeah. But, it would be nice if we did like a heroes, you know?
Yeah, that was true warfare.
Mhm. Like them jackasses, I can't stand it. Daniel Penny is a hero. Plain and simple. Screw that. AOC, go
Amen.
fuck yourself. The subways will be safer without people like Daniel Penny on them. Well, not according to the people that rode on the
I
subway.
really wish you could stop screaming and stop being stupid and explain that logic to me. You know what I'm saying? I want one of those people that say it would be safer without people like him. Explain that logic. What are you going to do when a crackhead comes up to you and decides that everything you own, including your life, is his?
Yep.
You going to explain to him that this is not how we act in society? Make better choices, sir. No, that's not going to work. Sorry. I would hope to God somebody would come to my help, you know?
Yeah. And it's a shame because you got more people just standing around using their little phone. Let's make a video of it.
Yep, yep. I'd rather video it than help.
Yeah. What was it? That woman got raped on the subway?
Yep.
I just saw 7, 8 guys standing around with fucking phones.
Yeah,
Really?
because the clicks were worth more than helping them.
Yeah. But hell, you remember they were pissed off. Well, I don't know if they were up there nationwide, but doctors would not stop to help any but patients anymore. Somebody in an injury, on the side of the road or something,
Yep.
because of all the people that were sue happy.
Yep.
Well, we should force them doctors to put a sticker on their window so we know if they're going to not help people. What?
How about we follow the Good Samaritan laws we used to have? I mean, it used to be if you stopped and helped somebody in good faith, you
Yeah.
know, no matter what the outcome was, you weren't liable. Now, I'm not talking, watch an episode of Emergency and break somebody's ribs trying to, give them the chest thump, but
Mm-hmm.
if I pull you out of a burning car and shit, I broke your leg. Sorry, but I meant well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, dude, you should have known that all along. I'm starting to believe conspiracy theorists just means anyone with critical thinking skills.
Wow.
Just saying. Oh, now it thickens. Police say suspect in United Healthcare CEO killing wasn't a client of the insurer.
There's just too much that don't add up about that.
Yeah, I know. Like it's what was it I told you the other day? It was Roundup that was causing the blood cancer.
Yes.
Seed oils causing the colon cancer.
I'm sorry, but we lost it somewhere with better living through chemistry. Some things don't need that extra flair, you know?
Yeah, I just don't believe that's what Tiny Dr. Tim meant when he was saying that.
Yeah.
Tune in, turn on, drop out.
Hey. Tune in.
Breaking. Multiple Hamas supporting NYU professors are being arrested after physically taking over and shutting down the library during
Who?
finals.
Who? They should be arrested.
Yeah, they shouldn't have ever had a job there, as far as I'm concerned. That's going to be the tough one to fix up. Schools. That's the only way. The universities, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Shut them down for 2 years and see if they can get it straightened out a little bit.
And a
That,
psychological exam performed on all professors.
yeah. Well, we've got a big separation between the federal government and the school loan program we need to get taken care of.
Yeah.
They should never have had their finger in it.
No.
You know, but hey, then people still keep yelling, we need universal health care for everybody.
Sounds good, but it's not what it's cracked up to be.
Everything the government stuck its hand in when it comes to safety, health, and all that made it worse. You know, Federal Reserve, for example.
Well, yeah, and that's That's the point. Everything you did, it's like recalled drugs. Everything you did, you approved of, and it went fucky on you.
Yeah. It's just they kind of brush it over, you know. Let's not talk about that. I think it ought to be mandatory, like it used to be for driver's ed. You had to watch the wrecks.
Yep.
And the highway patrolman go and talk to the parents.
Blood on the highway.
Yes. That they should be made to watch the thalidomide babies. And then the follow-up when they're adults.
Yep.
And now we've also got this other major problem with the widespread mental illnesses that have been allowed to metastasize in society. We're going to have to do that with psychiatry too, and the medical.
Yep.
But I firmly believe the doctors and hospitals, that part of the healthcare field, they could fix themselves in the people's eyes if they would just do it.
Yep.
Make people healthy. Stop it.
Yep.
You know, just because I had gas after I ate beans doesn't mean I need to have my head amputated.
Maybe we should start paying doctors for non-repeat customers.
That would be cool. Special bonus for not leaving implements in your patient.
That would be a bonus, yeah. They left I got a wire in me. I got clips left in me.
I got that mesh for the hernia. I don't know what the hell it's doing. But I haven't grown any new appendages or got anything pustule or anything like that running. So
wow.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it is 8 o'clock. You're getting close to bedtime.
Oh, is that time already? Sheesh.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Well, that's been interesting. I couldn't find that damn story on the drones. Sorry, bastards.
I don't know. But one of the things that boggle my mind about these drones, why ain't nobody shot at them yet? There got to be some old redneck out there just with a shotgun.
Oh, strange thing was going on while they were watching it. People were trying to fly their own personal drones, and they wouldn't go up.
Jammed?
Yeah,
Well, that's because you're not on real time, Brett. We've been through
yeah.
this. East Coast is the real time.
Wait a minute. How much has he had to drink? He's saying his clock's talking.
Well,
That is Brad.
yeah, I was going to say it is Brett.
Uh, hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. I'm surprised nobody shot at them drones. Yeah, but no, I'm not talking, a small drone. It's something as big as a car goes by me, and nobody knows who or what it is. It's coming down. Sorry.
Needs to, but they're pushing that shit because what was it this morning? I read there was a airline pilot was talking about something flying real fast coming at them. Didn't know what it was. That was on the West Coast. So they want us to believe aliens are coming.
Well, it's a neat cover up for spies. I mean, can't
Yeah,
dispute aliens because, can't really produce one to question. Because I think the aliens are a crock of shit. Them motherfuckers. They owe me.
bastards.
I want answers. Why haven't you come got me yet?
How to serve humans.
Hey, I'll jump in the cook pot. But all my life, aliens were supposed to come down and take us over.
Except for War of the Worlds. Remember, they come up out of the ground.
That's true. They were already here.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're just, not only are we a world joke, we're an intergalactic joke.
And it's highly possible.
We're that icky kid in class that nobody goes over to his house to play video games.
It's highly possible.
Yeah, that is true. New York is a no-fly zone.
With all the tracking stuff they've got on people's on the websites and shit to get that stuff.
Yeah.
I tracked Brit's plane. Who was it? That was Taylor Swift. No, I don't care where she goes.
Oh shit! I couldn't download the video, but apparently a lot of people are upset. There's this rapper, and he's very obese, and I guess he put on a show sitting down with hooked up to an oxygen tank.
Yeah, it was a halftime show.
Yeah, I caught the video, but I mean, I didn't care for his music. But again, I don't care that you weigh 600 pounds. That's your business.
Snapping green beans.
Oh, good little boy.
Yeah. How long is it going to go on until they tell him, you know, you are seasoning?
Nothing goes better with monkey brains than green beans.
Highly vegan.
Fuck them monkeys. We had one as a kid. I hated that fucker.
You ever worry it didn't actually grow up to become a big gorilla and is going to come back to visit you?
No, he ran away. Was never seen again. We was taking him because I guess my and dad decided we weren't going to keep it. And we're going to give it to my aunt and uncle. And we were driving it to my aunt and uncle's. It's like a 10 mile drive. But the cage in the back of the station wagon, the cage door popped open. And Dad says, you get back there and close that cage. Well, me and that monkey, we had a bad, we just didn't like each other. So I climbed back. I tried to close the cage door, and that monkey snapped at me. So I said, fuck you. I went back, sat back in my seat. And when we got to my grandmother's house, my aunt and uncle come out. They opened up the back of that station wagon. That monkey took off. Never to be seen again. Good riddance.
Yeah, we had what the hell? Newfoundland. Yeah, big scary dog. As we was leaving New Jersey to come back to Oklahoma, he run off. His dad had given him to one of the guys he knew up there. He just wasn't going to make it. You don't put a Newfoundland in a little a 4-door Rambler.
Oh. Okay, so before we end this show, I got something that I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of embarrassed. But what the fuck is up with Fetterman? He's making sense.
I think that the experiment went completely sideways. Snafu.
I mean, before he couldn't even, he couldn't count to 10. Now
Yep.
he's making sense. He's actually articulate and he's not radical.
Yeah. And I had no trouble putting him in a suit.
Yeah, so I think he's one to watch. If it's not just, smoke and mirrors, but I don't think it is. He kind of upset him on The View.
Well, I don't know what to tell him. Sorry about your damn luck. Well, they've already put out an idea that he's going to run for president in 28.
Fetterman? I don't know.
Please do. Hey, him and AOC.
He ain't with it that much. I don't see him as president material, no. My dream is Trump's gonna uh-oh.
What? What the hell was that?
Oh. Oh. Think I got butt dialed.
Oh, okay.
But usually Bobby don't call me this late, so when he rings, I answer it 'cause just in case.
Yeah. Brett, that guy's name is Stanton Glantz. Dude that doesn't know anything about anything scientific.
But gets to tell you what's scientific.
Yeah. All about vaping. I mean, they just haven't had any luck. Good luck trying to stop Trump's cabinet
But
filling.
why? There's no reason to. He's picking smart choices.
Well, Democrats are just obstructionists, anyways, when it comes to that. But remember the shit that they pulled when Plugs was trying to set up his cabinet.
Whew.
Yeah, so you kind of disqualified yourself 100% on that.
Oh goodness.
The day Al Gore was born, there were 130,000 glaciers on Earth. Today, only 130,000 remain. That other one, I love the picture of Plymouth Rock.
Yep.
Here's Plymouth Rock, 1620. Here's 1820. The water's not changed any.
Yep. That guy watching on the Florida radio station there, he went down. I guess there was a 1950s movie filmed on a beach down by where he lives, and some of the same landmarks are still there. And he went down and took the exact picture of the still frame he took from the movie, and yeah, really
Yeah,
looks like it grew. Yeah.
yeah. No, dude, he done that with the, what was it? The Statue of Liberty, where it's at.
Yeah. That should be underwater by now, according to them, back in the 70s.
Of course.
Yeah, it was the 70s, the oceans were rising. In the 80s, it was the ozone and acid rain.
No, the 70s, at the beginning part was the pollution, remember? Woodsy Owl, give a hoot.
Oh, don't pollute the Indian with a tear, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The non-engine, wearing the engine get up.
Yeah,
Good old Iron Eyes Cody.
yeah. And yeah, then it was acid rain.
I think that was after the ozone hole.
Yeah, because you couldn't use your Aquanet. Because you were going to deplete the ozone layer.
I think it had more to do with trying to stop the hair bands.
Well, they used all the Aquanet.
Yeah, and their girlfriends couldn't find any.
I don't know how you can use that stuff because we had school pictures, and my mother said, "You're gonna use this to make your hair. You're gonna have one picture with good hair." It was like I had a hard hat on.
Oh, really? No, we didn't have that luck. We had the military haircut until we was up in junior
Oh
high.
no, I had scraggly hair my whole kid childhood.
Oh my God. It was 25 cents a haircut on base.
Holy shit!
Yeah, there's three of us.
Well, it didn't go up much because I think it was like 250 for a haircut when I was in '84.
Mhm. I remember the first time I went, it was just a dime.
No, it was 250, but you got a shave, you got a haircut, you got your neck shaved, and you had your choice of witch hazel or something else he had.
Oh, what was that stuff they used to use after they shaved you? Tammy. That's the barbers. The barbers used the green stuff. Yeah, she don't even remember what it was, but you could get the smell good
Yep,
on you.
the stinky.
And then it was what else? Dippity doo. Oh my God! Only a little dabble, do you? That red tiger brill cream
Yeah,
and high karate.
high karate. I never used high karate. I didn't like it.
It wasn't too bad.
I didn't like it. I was always a Drakkar, and I wear it to this day. So
See, there was no Drakkar back then. That's what you got. You had that British Sterling, Old Spice, Brute come out in the 70s.
but through high school, I was an Aquavelva guy.
Yeah, Aqua Velva.
Yeah, but that wasn't a clone. That was an aftershave.
Yeah,
But Dad used it, so I had to use it.
of course. Like trying to learn how to shave off Dad's safety razor.
Oh, he gave me that because he caught me trying to use a straight razor.
Well,
And he probably got me just in time. I was probably ready to cut my throat, but
yeah. Well, I think my mom was kind of preemptive with that one.
then,
Grandpa's strop wasn't for doing your razors.
oh, then he gave me that old safety razor. Damn, that thing was just brutal.
And oh, the first Remington electric razors.
Oh, never had the privilege.
You burn your face good.
I've had cheap razors that will, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that safety razor was an experience. Nothing very safe about it. I think I'd rather take my chances with the straight razor.
Oh, come on now. You know you like the styptic pencil.
That's kind of why I wear a beard now.
Damn styptic pencil.
Oh. Well, I think we gave them their hour. Well, who came up with that rule? Why is it an hour show?
I don't know. Because it ain't somebody else's.
Could be.
Hmm.
But yeah, if we wrap this up, we can go hang with the cool kids and
Okay. It's
we'll
like, yeah,
everybody that showed up, thank you so much for the support, and
I appreciate y'all.
we're going to do it again next week. But until then, God bless. Say a prayer for America. We're still not out of the woods.
MIC. We'll see you next week. KU.
KY, because we love you. MOUSE.
OOSE.
See you next week. Bye.